And look, she bought everybody sandwiches.
Yo, what it do, family? It's your boy Jay. Welcome y'all to the All Hell Now channel. Guys, it seems like it is something different, catastrophic, happening in the world every day. Y'all, can we catch a break? Can we catch a break as a people? Can we catch a break as a nation? Right now, it don't seem like we can. What we're going to be covering today is the unfortunate news of Tonae Miller. This is a young lady who is from Detroit, Michigan, but has been traveling down to Miami, Florida for the last few years. I don't know if she has family there, friends there, or connections there. On June 18th, she was discovered. Her body was hanging from a tree in a Florida park. What saddens me, you guys, is that this is not getting a lot of news coverage. The only coverage that is coming in reference to Tonae's unfortunate death is coming from Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, but I've yet to see this on a major news outlet. I've yet to see this story from a major news publication, but that's okay. We got y'all. As creators, we're going to do everything we can on our end to bring this story to light. However, I do want to debunk something that's been going around. A lot of people are saying that Tonae was found on Juneteenth, which is the 19th of June. That's incorrect. I see a bigger play here, y'all. Right now, the world is divided in reference to this whole Carmelo Anthony trial and whether the true facts came out. There are certain people in this world who would love to start a race war. That's not what we're about. We're here to seek truth. We're here to seek justice. I really don't care the color of your skin. I care if you're a good person or not. You got a-holes in every shade, every ethnicity. But what we are going to do is give some light and shed some light to Miss Tonae Miller. Once again, y'all, I thank y'all for rocking with me. Continue to tune in with me. As I always say, I don't need any money. I just need a few things from you. If you're feeling the content, like, share, subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment. Those comments can be relative to what the topic of the video is about or what you'd like to see me cover next. As I always say, y'all, grab your boo, favorite drink, grab some popcorn. We're about to go ahead and get into it. So, big shouts out to Mercury Trail. He's going to give us a little backstory on Tonae. As of recent, there's not a lot known about this case, but however, I do know that they're saying at this point that the death is being ruled a suicide. Do I believe that? No. Do I believe something tragic happened to her? Yes. Am I going to jump out the window and blame another ethnicity for this tragic accident? No. Because we don't know. What I dare and challenge everybody to do is look for the findings of this case before you jump to judgment. This is what the evil people of the world want us to do right now. They want to turn it into a black versus white thing. They want us to go to war with each other. They don't want us to get along with each other. And the moment that you do, you're playing right into their hands. Y'all, we've come too far along to be tricked and fooled by people who want one thing, and that's chaos. So y'all chill with me. We're about to go ahead and get into the video from Murky Trail and see what he has to say in reference to what he feels like is going on in this situation with Miss Tonae Miller. Before we get into that, I definitely want to send condolences to all of her friends, family, and people who are feeling this pain, and for the people who are angry all around the world in reference to this situation. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all, and then we're gonna go from there.
A young woman dies just before Juneteenth, and suddenly people across social media are asking the same question: why isn't this story getting more attention? According to public records from the Miami-Dade Medical Examiner, 27-year-old Tonea Miller died on June 18, 2026. Her case was officially entered into the county's records that same day. Soon afterward, social media posts began circulating claims that Miller had been found hanging near or at Gwenn Cherry Park in Miami-Dade County. As those reports spread, thousands of people online began sharing her name and demanding more information about what happened. But here's where the story becomes complicated. As of now, many of the details being discussed online have not been widely confirmed through major news reporting. That hasn't stopped public interest from growing. Many people are calling for transparency, additional reporting, and clear information from investigators regarding the circumstances surrounding her death. In today's world, information can spread across the internet in minutes, but sometimes answers move much more slowly. For now, much of the public conversation centers on one thing: finding out exactly what happened to Tonae Miller. In an age where everyone can share a story instantly, sometimes the biggest mystery is why some stories take so long to be fully told. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories.
Yo, big shots out to Murky Trail. Make sure y'all show his page some love. Definitely informative in reference to the findings so far about Tonae. Of course, we're going to continue to follow this story, and we're going to get some coverage. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I did some research on this topic. There is not a lot of research that could be done in reference to a story that is not highly publicized. I tried, but there are some other findings that I found. These findings, once again, has nothing to do with race. These are facts. We're going to continue to seek justice, but these are facts. Now, you heard Murky Trail give his opinion in reference to what he thought or what is being reported in reference to what happened to Tonae. You guys, I will tell y'all this though. There are different people on Instagram, YouTube. Everybody is throwing out their theories of what they thought happened. I saw a Instagram post that says, hey, we need to revolutionize. They can't keep treating us like this. And the first time, and my first reaction to that Instagram was like, whoa, pump your brakes. You don't know what happened yet. Yes, it's easy for us to speculate, hey, this was done by somebody white. Are there mysterious hangings that have taken place within the last years? Yes. 9 times out of 10, you guys, you got to think about the symbolization of what hanging is and who it came from. I will admit that. I will admit that. A lot of people are saying, hey, this is being done by law enforcement. I won't negate that either. But we don't know. But what we're going to do right now is get into a video of someone speaking their mind in reference to this case. So listen, it's very important, you guys, that you listen to this video and make judgment for yourself. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it, and then we'll go from there. Y'all tell me what your thoughts are on this.
See the videos, but let me say this first. I do not believe it's a race thing. I see the videos where people are saying in Florida they found a young, beautiful girl hanged by the tree, which is true at the park. Yes, but if you know Miami, Florida, Gwenn Cherry Park, trust me, they're not showing up to hang anyone not in that area. Okay, I do not believe it was a race thing, and I definitely don't believe it was self-inflicted. So let me speak on it. Considering that I know Gwenn Cherry Park, let me explain that. That park starts from 22nd Avenue, and then when you get behind the park, it's a huge park. Matter of fact, it's a lot of positive things happen at the park itself. Now, behind the park, going all the way to 27th Avenue, if you know, you know. That's a whole different ball game back there. Now, what I believe happened is that this young lady was brought down with someone because...
Now, hold up. Now, what type of ball game you talking about? What type of ball game you talking about now, Miss Lady? Are you saying that she was into something that the public may not be aware to or aware of? I hope not. But let's continue.
She's not from Miami. I believe she probably came down to work. I'm trying to be respectful, but listen to what I'm saying. I believe she came down to work. Whoever she was with was very upset. I don't know what happened, but they picked that area. If you go to that area behind that park, you know what goes on behind that park. And I believe the reason why the story is kind of hush-hush, I believe Miami police is literally not. They're looking at it as just another, I don't want to say John Doe, but just another, she's not important. And that's why they're not talking about it. Because of the area, they're looking at it as just another girl. But no, I don't believe it's self-inflicted. Whoever did it, I don't know if they're black, white, or purple, do need to get caught. But no, even though y'all hear Florida, that area, it's a different story. It's not that.
Wow, did you guys hear that? So I'm going to say, and she's being respectful, and we all appreciate that. She's basically insinuating that this young lady right here was into some prostitute activities. She's saying that this right here is not receiving the amount of coverage that it needs to receive due to her occupation. She's saying that the police really know what's going on, but they're still kind of tight-lipped in reference to this because they really know what happened. Even though I understand what she's saying, let me say this. I don't care if you're the richest person in the world. I don't care if you are the janitor at the school who mops the bathrooms and polishes the water fountains. I don't care if you're homeless. If something unjust happens to you, the crime needs to be taken seriously. All boots need to be on the ground. Because at the end of the day, you are still a person. And you deserve respect as a person. Y'all tell me, what do you guys think in reference to the commentary of this person right here. It's kind of baffling. Now, I will tell you this, and some people gonna get mad at me. I don't care. But once again, I'm gonna state the facts. When I did do research on this young lady here, I found out that this is not her first time in Miami. You hear some people say this is her first time in Miami. It was not. Doing a little research, a little investigation, I see that as far as I can know and can see, that she's been in Miami for the last 2 years. Unfortunately, there are some things that took place where she ended up getting arrested in 2025. Also got arrested this year in April of 2026. Unfortunately, I was not able to find the reason, that she was arrested, but she's been arrested a few times. Could have been anything. Could have been a dispute with family, could have been a dispute with a partner, whatever it was. I was searching for those records, you guys. I was not able to find it, but I do know that this was not her first time visiting Miami in June of 2026. Now that we got that out the way, let's talk about some of the other rhetoric that has been spewed on Twitter. Listen, you guys know that Twitter is a free speech platform. There are times that I get on there, I'm disappointed in reference to what I see. I look at it, say, man, that's babbage, that's trash, garbage, and I keep on moving. Let me show you guys something that I have been seeing all over Twitter in reference to this case involving Tonea. Let me share this with you guys, and then you tell me your thoughts on it. It says Elon Musk allows blatant racism on Twitter. This is not freedom of speech. This is promoting hate crimes against Black people. So if you see here, it looks like someone posted this on their page. You see Tonea there, you see a tree there, and then it says Juneteenth special. I'm going to encourage my people not to fall for the bait. Once again, this is what they want you to do. They want you to get so tied up in visualizations like this that you forget to seek justice. You forget to seek the truth in reference to what really happened to Tonea. Once again, I'm also going to encourage you guys to not jump to judgment. Let's continue to look for the truth in reference to this case and find out what really occurred. I appreciate you guys for locking in and joining me tonight. We're going to continue to get coverage or give coverage to this case. Once again, it's your boy Jay. All hell no. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.